Hello my dear students, good morning to all, welcome to our today's English class. Moving on to COVID protocols, wash your hands frequently, use sanitizers, always bath 2 times a day, drink plenty of water and include vegetables and fruits in your food items. Always eat the food that is prepared only in your home, don't have junk foods because yes, it is not actually a balanced diet, it will cause many health issues. Okay, so keep social distancing, stay safe my dear children. So now we can see the thoughts of Swamiji, that is, know what to do and do it yourself. You have to first understand what to do. എന്തൊക്കെ കാര്യങ്ങളാണ് നിങ്ങൾക്ക് ആദ്യം ചെയ്യാനുള്ളത് അത് ആദ്യം നമ്മൾ മനസ്സിലാക്കണം. Isn't it? Then it is necessary that you have to do it by yourself. നിങ്ങൾക്ക് തന്നെ ചെയ്യാൻ പറ്റുന്ന കാര്യമാണെങ്കിൽ you have to do it by yourself. Okay, it is necessary that if you need help, you can then call your parents or friends for helping you. Otherwise, if there is something you can do by yourself, then it is necessary that you have to do alone. Okay, so we are moving on to a new lesson. Today actually we are going to learn a new poem. The name of the poem is Meadow Surprises. Okay, so listen. The name of our poem is Meadow Surprises, and the person who wrote this poem, that is the poet, is Louis Brandt Phillips. Louis Brandt Phillips. Okay, so moving on to the poem. Before that, have you went to meadows? താഴ്വര അല്ലെങ്കിൽ മൈതാനം എന്നൊക്കെ നമ്മൾ പറയും. നിറയെ പുല്ലുള്ള നല്ല ഭംഗിയുള്ള പുൽത്തകിടിയുള്ള പ്രദേശങ്ങളെയാണ് നമ്മൾ മെഡോസ് എന്ന് പറയാം. Have you been there? പോയിട്ടുണ്ടോ അവിടെ? Actually, if you go there, you can see many kinds of variety of plants, then small insects, very beautiful birds, isn't it? And also when you go there, your mind will be refreshed. Okay, so this is actually a poem that gives you surprises, that gives you a new experience when you go on meadows. Okay, so this poem says that if you go on meadows, what happens? Yes, you will be surprised and your mind will be refreshed and you will be happy. Okay, so take your textbook, we can move on to the poem. The page 123. Meadow Surprises. Walk across a green field, a park, or even under a clump of trees, and you will notice many wonderful things. Isn't it? If you are in the evening, if you are walking through a green field, or if you are going to the park, or if you are going to the beach. Why actually you people are going to the park and beach? Simply for playing? No, not only for playing but also to refresh your minds. Isn't it? To make feel better. So this places, that is park, green field, beach, meadows, under a clump of trees. Clump means group of trees. We will get peace. Our mind will be refreshed if we go in these places. Okay, what are some of the surprises a meadow has for someone with a keen eye and sharp ear? Listen, if a person who have keen eye, keen means very sharp, and sharp ear. Sharp ear means actually, yes, here keen eye and sharp ear represents that the person who is listening too much. ഒരുപാട് ശ്രദ്ധിക്കുന്ന അല്ലെങ്കിൽ ഒരു ചെറിയ കാര്യത്തിന് പോലും ഒരുപാട് ശ്രദ്ധിക്കുന്ന ഒരാളുടെ ഐ അല്ലെങ്കിൽ ഇയർ എന്ന് പറയുന്നത് ഇറ്റ് വിൽ ബി ഓൾവേസ് കീൻ ആൻഡ് ഷാർപ്പ് അല്ലേ? എന്ന് വെച്ചാൽ എന്തെങ്കിലും ഒരു ചെറിയ കാര്യം പോലും ശ്രദ്ധിക്കുന്ന ഒരാളാണെങ്കിൽ his eye will be keen and his ear will be sharp. Understood? That's why when you are studying, your parents and teachers will tell you, yes, in the class you have to sit with keen eye and sharp ear in order to catch the class very clearly. Okay, so if you are a keen-eyed person or a sharp-eared person, and if you are going to the meadows, many surprises are waiting for you. Our poet is telling so, and we can check what all are the surprises and the visions that make our mind refreshing. Okay, so moving on to the poem, you can listen, I will read. Meadows have surprises. You can find them if you look. Walk softly through the velvet grass and listen by the brook. You may see a butterfly rest upon a buttercup and unfold its drinking straws to sip the nectar up. You may scare a rabbit who is sitting very still, though at first you may not see him, when he hops you will. A dandelion whose fuzzy head was golden days ago has turned to airy parachutes that flutter when you blow. 2 stanzas are there on the next page, page 124. Explore the meadow houses, the burrows in the ground, a nest beneath tall grasses, the ant's amazing mound. Oh, meadows have surprises and many things to tell. You may discover this yourself if you look and listen well. Written by Louis Brandt Phillips. Okay, so explaining the first paragraph, meadows have surprises. You can find them if you look. If you go to meadows, താഴ്വര അല്ലെങ്കിൽ പുൽത്തകിടിയുള്ള പ്രദേശങ്ങളിൽ നിങ്ങൾ ചെന്നാൽ surprises are waiting for you. അല്ലേ, ഒരുപാട് അതിശയമുള്ള കാര്യങ്ങൾ നിങ്ങളെ കാത്തിരിപ്പുണ്ട്. You can find them if you look. You can find the surprises if you look. You have to look carefully, then only you will find the surprises. Walk softly through the velvet grass and listen by the brook. What is brook? B-R-O-O-K. Brook means stream. നമ്മൾ അരുവി എന്ന് പറയാറില്ലേ, അതാണ് brook. Okay, B-R-O-O-K, brook. It's stream. Then walk softly through the velvet grass. പുൽത്തകിടി എന്ന് പറയുമ്പോൾ നമുക്കറിയാം അവിടെ ഫുള്ള് ഗ്രാസ് ആയിരിക്കും. Isn't it? Yes, so you have to walk through this velvet grass. Velvet grass means yes, soft grass. And listen by the brook. You have to listen to the sound of the flowing stream. ഒഴുകുന്ന അരുവിയുടെ സൗണ്ടും നിങ്ങൾ ശ്രദ്ധിക്കണം. You may see a butterfly rest upon a buttercup. Buttercup is actually a plant. I will show the picture of buttercup. This is buttercup. Okay, so this is actually buttercup. It's a plant, and you can see butterfly resting upon the buttercup. Buttercup in the who is resting? Yes, you can see a butterfly resting upon a buttercup plant. And unfold its drinking straws to sip the nectar up. Unfold means open. Okay, and this butterfly is coming to this plant, to this flower, in order to drink nectar. Straw use ചെയ്ത് nectar means yes, പൂവിലുണ്ടാവുന്ന തേനെയാണ് nectar എന്ന് പറയുന്നത്. Straw use ചെയ്ത്, straw here means yes, നമ്മളുടെ തേൻ കുടിക്കുന്ന തേനീച്ചയുടെ അല്ലെങ്കിൽ ബട്ടർഫ്ലൈയുടെ yes, that sucking portion. അല്ലേ, അപ്പോൾ അതാണ് നമ്മൾ ഇവിടെ straw ആയിട്ട് പോയിട്ട് പറഞ്ഞിരിക്കുന്നത്. Okay, so an unfold is drinking straws. So this drinking straws, this opening is drinking straws in order to yes, suck or drink the nectar from the flower, buttercup plant's flower. Okay, this meadows have many surprises. If you go there, if you listen to the brook, that means the flowing stream, or if you softly walk through that velvet grass, and also you can see butterfly resting upon a buttercup plant, and it is unfolding its drinking straw in order to suck nectar from the flower. Understood up to that? Yes, moving on to the third paragraph. You may scare a rabbit who is sitting very still, though at first you may not see him, when he hops you will. Listen, you can see a rabbit in the meadows, but at first you will not see him because he will be hiding in some places. Isn't it? But later, when he hops in front of you, what will happen? You will see that. See the rabbit. അല്ലേ, ആദ്യം റാബിറ്റ് പതുങ്ങിയിരിക്കുന്നത് നമ്മൾ കാണില്ല. അല്ലേ, we may scare the rabbit. നമ്മൾ അടുത്ത് ചെല്ലുമ്പോൾ റാബിറ്റിന് scare means പേടി ഉണ്ടാവുമെന്നാണ് പറയാം. Okay, scare means fear. പേടിയുണ്ടാവുമെന്നാണ് പറയുന്നത്. So at first you will not see the rabbit, but rabbit will see you and yes, it will scare, it will be frightened. So when will we see the rabbit? Yes, we can see the rabbit only it hops in front of us. Hops means yes, jump and go. Chadiyana rabbit povaru, so that jumping process is known as hops. Okay, so you may scare a rabbit who is sitting very still. Very still means yes, silently and motionless. അനങ്ങാതെ ശബ്ദം ഉണ്ടാക്കാതെ ഇരിക്കുന്നതിനെയാണ് sitting very still എന്ന് പറയാം. Though at first you may not see him, when he hops you will. So at first you will not see him, you will scare the rabbit. But when will you see the rabbit? Yes, if the rabbit moves in front of you, you will see the rabbit. A dandelion whose fuzzy head was golden days ago has turned to airy parachutes that flutter when you blow. Listen. A dandelion. Dandelion is a kind of flower. Jamanti pole irikkunna poovinaanu nammal dandelion ennu parayam. Okay. It's fuzzy head. It has fuzzy head. Fuzzy means unclear. That is fuzzy. Means steady ആയിട്ടല്ലാത്തത്, unsteady എന്നാണ് നമ്മൾ fuzzy, unclear എന്നാണ് നമ്മൾ fuzzy എന്നൊക്കെ പറയുക. That means when you blow, നമ്മൾ അതിനെ വീശിയാൽ what will happen? Yes, the petals will fly. അതിന്റെ ഇതളുകളെല്ലാം പറന്നു പോകും. Okay, that is why dandelion is fuzzy. അതുകൊണ്ടാണ് dandelion fuzzy ആണെന്ന് പറയുന്നത്. Okay, dandelion whose fuzzy head was golden days ago. Many days ago, actually the petals or the color of the dandelion was golden color. And after some days what happens? The color fades away and what happens? Has turned to airy parachutes that flutter when you blow. When you blow, these petals will be like airy parachutes. Air lo povuna parachutes ne pole aayirikkum. Idinte idalagal kaatthathu ningal udumbo parannu povaannanu poet parayunnu. Understood? A dandelion whose fuzzy head was golden days ago has turned to airy parachutes that flutter when you blow. Understood? Okay, so moving on to the next page. Explore the meadow houses. You have to go to the velvet grass, then you have to see the butterfly, you have to see the dandelion, you have to see the buttercup, then you have to see the rabbit. Now you have to go through the meadow houses. താഴ്വരയിലുള്ള വീടുകളിലേക്കും നിങ്ങൾ പോകണം. The burrows in the ground. The burrows, you know what is burrow? Yes, a place where rabbit, snake and all lives are known as burrow. അല്ലേ, ഗ്രൗണ്ടിലുള്ള മാളങ്ങളെയാണ് നമ്മൾ burrow എന്ന് പറയാറ്. A nest beneath tall grasses. Under. Beneath means under ആണ് കേട്ടോ. Beneath, under താഴെയുള്ള, അതായത് വലിയ ടോൾ ട്രീസിന്റെ താഴെയുള്ള നെസ്റ്റ്. അതും നിങ്ങൾ കാണാൻ പോകണം. A nest beneath tall grasses. Sorry, not trees, tall grasses. Okay, വലിയ ഗ്രാസുകൾ, വലിയ പുല്ലുകൾ ഉണ്ടല്ലോ, അതിന്റെ താഴെയുള്ള നെസ്റ്റുകൾ കാണാനും നിങ്ങൾ പോകണം. You have to visit that. You have to visit meadow houses, burrows and also the nest under the tall grasses. The ants' amazing mound. Mound means നമ്മൾ ഉറുമ്പുകളുടെ കൂട് കണ്ടിട്ടുണ്ടാവും. That is actually mound. Okay, നമ്മൾ മണ്ണ് കൊണ്ട് ആണ് ഉറുമ്പുകൾ ഇങ്ങനെ കൂടുണ്ടാക്കുക. That is actually mound. ശരിക്കും കൂടല്ല, അത് മണ്ണ് ഇങ്ങനെ കൂട്ടി വെക്കുന്ന ഒരു പ്രോസസ്സ് ഉണ്ടായിട്ട് അതിനെയാണ് നമ്മൾ മൗണ്ട് എന്ന് പറയുക. ഓക്കെ, സോ യു ഓൾസോ ഹാവ് ടു സീ ദാറ്റ് ആൻഡ്സ് അമേസിംഗ് മൗണ്ട്. So in this paragraph the poet is telling that you have to go, you have to explore. നിങ്ങൾ പുറത്തേക്ക് ഇറങ്ങി കണ്ടുപിടിക്കണം എന്നാണ് പറയുന്നത്. You have to explore the meadow houses, the burrows in the ground, then the nest beneath the tall grasses and also the mound of ants. Okay, oh meadows have surprises. Yes, surely the meadows have surprises and many things to tell. It have many stories to tell you. You have to listen that. You may discover this yourself if you look and listen well. You will only discover means find, kandupidikka alle. You will only discover these things only when you listen it properly. alle, nalla pole ശ്രദ്ധിച്ചാൽ മാത്രമേ ഇങ്ങനെയുള്ള കാര്യങ്ങളൊക്കെ കണ്ടുപിടിക്കാൻ പറ്റുള്ളൂ. Otherwise if you are simply going there, simply simply walking there, here and there and coming back. Will you find it anything? Will you find out anything? No. So if you are going to a particular place, you have to be with keen eye and sharp ears. Then only you will be able to listen properly the surroundings. Then only, yes, you can understand about more and more things around ourselves. Understood? നമ്മുടെ ചുറ്റിനുമുള്ള കാര്യങ്ങളൊക്കെ നല്ല രീതിയിൽ മനസ്സിലാക്കണമെങ്കിൽ you should have a keen eye and a sharp ear, and you have to listen to everything that goes around. Understood the poem? And the name of our poet is Louis Brandt Phillips. Okay, so you can take your textbook. We'll read it once again for you.
Meadows have surprises. You can find them if you look. Walk softly through the velvet grass and listen by the brook. You may see a butterfly rest upon a buttercup and unfold its drinking straws to sip the nectar up. You may scare a rabbit who is sitting very still, though at first you may not see him when he hops you will. A dandelion, whose fuzzy head was golden days ago, has turned to airy parachutes that flutters when you blow. Moving to the next page. Explore the meadow houses, the burrows in the ground, a nest beneath tall grasses, the ant's amazing mound. O meadows have surprises and many things to tell. You may discover this yourself if you look and listen well. Name of the poet, Louis Brandt Phillips.
Okay, so now we can listen to the new meanings, new word meanings. Okay, first one is brook. Brook means stream, I-to-be. Second one scare. Scare means fear or frighten. പേടിക്കുക അല്ലെങ്കിൽ പേടിപ്പിക്കുക. Scared ആണെങ്കിൽ പേടിപ്പിക്കുക. Okay, scare means പേടി, that is fear. Next is fuzzy. Fuzzy means unsteady or unclear. Clear അല്ലാത്തത് അല്ലെങ്കിൽ steady ആയി നിൽക്കാത്തതിനെയൊക്കെയാണ് നമ്മൾ fuzzy എന്ന് പറയാറ്. It's not fuzzy, it's fuzzy. Okay. Then unfold. Listen, unfold is opposite of fold. Fold means മടക്കുക എന്നാണ്. Okay. Unfold means to open. Then flutter. Flutter means fly. പറന്നു പോകുന്നതിനെയാണ് flutter എന്ന് പറയുക. Then beneath. Beneath means under. താഴെയുള്ളതിനെയാണ് beneath അല്ലെങ്കിൽ under എന്ന് പറയുക. Okay. Brook, stream. Scare, fear. Fuzzy, unsteady or unclear. Then unfold, open. Flutter, fly. Beneath, under. Okay, so hope you understood about meanings. So the question answers I will give you during the interactive session, and if you have any doubts regarding the class, you can ask during that time. Okay, so we are winding up for today. Read the text well, complete the notes on time. Okay, so hope you understood. Winding up for today. We'll meet you the next day. Thank you all and have a nice day.